Welcome to the Internet Biz Uni Facebook Live daily show, and it's with me, James Greeny. And in today's show, I'm going to be speaking about a question that I get asked very regularly, and that is how much money does it require to start a private label brand on Amazon in 2017? And usually when I get asked this question and give back an answer, it's how would you recommend starting with no cash or with very limited cash, and the answers that I give are all pretty much the same, and I'm going to run through all that in just a moment. I'm just going to mute the sound here on my laptop and share it in the Internet Biz Uni Facebook group. Once I've that done, I will come back and explain it all. If you have any questions, then drop them in the comments and I will get to them after. Cool. Okay, so that's that done. Now the first question I'm going to get into is how do I start, or how much do I need to start a private label brand in 2017 to get my brand onto Amazon? And I'm just going to run through a few of the things that you need to add into your budget when you're calculating how much you need, and then I'll give you how much I'd recommend you to start with to give you a good chance to succeed straight away with your first product. So the different things that you're going to need to consider when putting your budget together is your inventory. That's going to be your biggest cost. Your first product, whatever product you pick, purchasing the inventory for that, your shipping, your launch, and then your advertisement. They're the four big things that you need to consider when putting your budget together for getting started with private labeling on Amazon. And basically what I'd recommend to not start with anything less than $2,000, or in the UK, £1,500, £2,000. Why I say this is because you're going to need to purchase at least 500 units of a product to give you a chance of success with it, and I'll explain a bit why that is. That is because you're going to need to get your word out there about your product. You need to get some reviews on it, you need to get sales rank on it, and you need a certain amount of products to do that. So if you go out and you purchase 100 products, a lot of manufacturers won't sell. They'll have a minimum sale, and that usually is around the 500 from what I've found. But if you go out and purchase 100 units of a product and then start selling it, if it starts selling well, you're going to just run out of products straight away, and then your rank that you've been building up is just going to drop off. You need to keep the momentum going. Once you start getting some sales, you need to keep the sales going. That's how Amazon's algorithm works, is by sales. So the more sales you get, the more they push you up the pages and get you onto page one. So once you start making sales, you want to keep that rolling. So you want to know, after you have 300 units of your product sold, this is a good seller, I'm going to reorder now, get my stock back in, and start selling that, so that you're not running out of stock and then reordering once you've ran out. It'll slow down the momentum on your product. It's not the end of the world, but it does slow down the momentum on your product, and it takes longer to get onto page one that way. So that's the main reason. Then you also need to budget in your shipping. So you have your 500 units got. We'll estimate that you've got them got at $2 a unit off your manufacturer. Then you need to get your shipping. That's going to be $500. At an estimate. Again, it'll all depend, size, weight, and everything on your product, but that'll be a good healthy estimate, that if you've spent $1,000 on inventory, that you'll spend maybe a third to a half on your shipping. So we'll just put $500 aside for that, and then the other $500 is going to go into your launch, your advertisement, getting your images, all that sorted. So that's why I recommend not starting with any less than $2,000. Then the next question I get after giving that on it is, how do I start if I've no cash? You know, how do I start from absolutely nothing or near nothing? You know, I have a couple of $100. I really want to get started. Private labeling is the business model I want to get into. How do I get started? So the best way is by doing, you know, arbitrage, doing something that you are going to learn the business model and make money at the same time. So get set up on Amazon, start selling on Amazon. What arbitrage basically is finding products on a lower price anywhere else. So you can find them in shops, you can find them in other websites, you can find them on Amazon itself, products that you can purchase for less and sell back on Amazon for more. And as I explained, what this will do, you'll start learning how Amazon works, you'll start learning your product categories, you'll start learning about hot selling products, how to find them, how you know a good seller. So you'll learn so much about Amazon, and you won't have invested big money at this stage. You know, that's how I started. I started by finding products, selling them. I'd find them on Gumtree, sell them on eBay, find them on eBay, sell them on Amazon, find them, you know, in other shops and sell them on Amazon. And that's basically, it's a great way to learn as well as make money. So that's why I always recommend that. And then, yeah, that's basically it. So if you're starting out and you've limited money, the best thing to do is get started, get set up on Amazon, start selling, start finding products, and just sending them into FBA and seeing how they sell. Start working out. You'll start learning about sales rank. You'll start learning how to find good products, and then you might get ideas for your own private label products off that. That's what often happens. I'd see a product and, you know, see that it's a hot seller and then say it'd be so much better if it had this change or that change. What you can do then is make this change to the product and start making your own products in China. That can be an amazing first private label product, you know, and you'll have built up the cash. So I'd say build it up till you get to around the $2,000, and if you're still committed to it and want to start building your own private label brand, then start doing that. You know, place your first order. And again, your first order isn't going to be your most profitable one. Your first order, because if you're ordering smaller quantities, that's going to reduce your profit on it, and you're going to have to sell a lot of them at a lower price than you usually sell them at. When you start launching them, you need reviews, you need sales, so you might sell the first 100 units at cost price, and that'll get your sales going, that'll get your reviews in, and that's how you will get your product launched. So your first load of inventory, you're not looking to make a load on it, you're just looking to recoup your money and make enough for your next order and a small bit of profit on top. Then your next order can be that much bigger, because if you want to reinvest all your profits into your next order, you can make a bigger order, and that's when you can start seeing some real profit margin on your investment. So I hope that you have enjoyed this. If you have any questions, let me know, I'll answer them. And yeah, I hope to see you on our Facebook Live tomorrow. Speak soon. Bye.